This guy is one funny guy. He's also great looking, and I think he's going to be a big movie star. There's a new movie out. We're going to show a clip. He's getting nervous because I'm praising him. This guy isn't funny. He's obnoxious. You don't want to meet him. He's relaxing. Will you welcome America's most neurotic person, probably, Richard Lewis. Richard, come on out. Free noogies.
Heal me, heal me. Can't Jews heal other Jews?
Yes,
Why
they can.
not? Please, make a waffle grow here.
You may be unhealable. Sit down.
I will,
please?
but this whole thing, this
Crying
whole
out loud.
Julius Caesar we did in college, I don't get it. This
What?
whole...
You're very good.
Okay.
How about a fire hydrant? I thought it'd be a cute prop. We had the dog pee on it before, just in your honor.
You know, I think I wear my pants too high for your show.
You don't wear your pants.
I do. They're almost up to my breast. Let's face it. Look where they are. It's like my grandfather.
Satin pleated pants.
Well, but I don't know. I just sort of feel I don't know where my body is right now.
I think there's a lot of women that know where your body is. Da-dum-pum. Where's the drummer, for crying out loud? A good joke, and he's asleep at the wheel.
I have chest pains. Is that okay on the show?
You have chest pains?
Well, I just came from. You know, I'm in town for a while. And I live in L.A. and my family lives in Jersey, so I went.
Yes,
to
we noticed you left.
I know you're angry.
Yes, no,
I knew
I'm
you
not.
got upset.
No, it's okay.
Didn't I write you every week? Didn't I say I'm sorry? I had to.
Like, man, how's your karma? Anyway.
You're like, I really love it out there. You think I
love
like
coming-
it?
you
I'm
love
from Jersey. I was there before Bruce was there. We had
Bruce
no
who?
chance. We didn't. Bruce who?
Bruce Springsteen?
Oh, who else?
Oh, in
Bruce
New
Cohn?
Jersey.
Is it all it? But I was there in high school in the 60s before Bruce. We had no chance. We were going, brah, Brew. We didn't know. It was Bruce, but now we have Bruce. So I saw them, and everyone, we play like chest pain possum at the wedding. We go, oh, kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And I have a chest pain coach, the whole thing. But I'll tell you after the show.
A young, healthy guy like you. Anyway, no.
I'm not that healthy, believe me. I have a
coming
fever
back
now.
and
It's okay. And I bought a thing at the hotel. I bought a thermometer that you can wear like an Apache medicine man.
That is nowhere near your rectum.
No, I don't want to. No, it's like a forehead thing. I don't want to do a
Putting
rectum.
me on. You put a thermometer on your forehead?
No, you can buy them.
The only thing you put on your forehead is your mother's hand. Darling, it feels a little warm.
No, that's why probably it's a Freudian thing. But I wear it now. But now I can go whatever I'm doing. I'm typing. I'm 102. I'm playing a record. I'm 99. And so every second I'm compulsive to see what my temperature is now. It's just something I wanted to share with you because I'm a big fan. You know that. So look, I have low self-esteem. You know that. I know that. They know that. What's the difference? I really do, Bob.
A guy like you, why should you have? You're famous.
I'm not famous. I just want to be me, and that's a problem. That's a problem. I want to be someone else. This is something. That's why.
Who do you want to be?
Ruta Lee? I don't know. Sorry, did I sprain your ankle? That would be a lawsuit. It'd be like the Zapruder film. He did it this then, boom. No,
Jacoby and Myers has a kicking division,
And I can't.
Hello, were you kicked? Do you know someone who's been kicked? Kicking can be a serious injury, even if it's years afterwards. We collect nothing, and unless you were kicked real good and you collect. All right. No,
it's hard to be backstage with Robin too. I just, I know you a long time, but I just literally, I love him. I put my hand out just to shake. The hand became a squid. It was a squid. I became another human being. Hi, how are you? How you doing? All of a sudden, it was Captain Nemo doing soccer. So I'm frightened right now. So I'm just trying to relax and just sort of calm down. I want to just calm down.
Call 911. I'll keep you busy. We have, St. Joseph's Valium for children, maybe for him.
I did New Year's Eve. I did New Year's Eve.
You worked on New Year's Eve?
I did.
Tough for comedians.
And the first time I ever did it.
Don't like it, yeah. Big money, though.
Well, they always give you like quadruple, right?
Excellent,
because they know. I mean, I did research. It turned out okay, but I was frightened. I looked in the encyclopedia. They actually had New Year's Eve comics. That whole thing. They had guys with shields, kind of, whatever it was. And I was there, and it was, and this promoter did it. It was Clockwork Orange night, which wasn't a good thing. So like, sir, your cod piece. We found a cod piece in the parking lot, kind of thing. And they're fighting. People are fighting. And they announced, the promoter from the local disc jockey guy went, please stop fighting, stop punching, and welcome the subtle Hebraic stylings of, I couldn't follow fist fighting with. I went to a Seder last week in New Rochelle, and I want you to know, So it was
I
frightening.
worked New Year's Eve years ago with Barbra Streisand in Las Vegas. I don't know, 15, 16 years ago. And I was really a pup then. Perhaps I wasn't ready for that gig, especially New Year's Eve. And people were yelling out their hometowns. They were drunk. North Carolina, you stink. In Texas. And I was very sharp, though. I said, what made you say that? We'll be right back with more of this nervousness. Don't get nervous at home. We'll be right back. All right? Richard Lewis. Richard Lewis.
What a band, huh?
They're a great band. They're a wonderful band. I appreciate them very much.
Not the wedding I was from. No, I just came from this wedding. That's what I think I would dress like. I'm a funeral director.
You wore this to a wedding?
Well, why not?
Did the people die immediately after the wedding?
It was a funeral/wedding. It was sort of a...
It's a handy...
No, but the band, they did like 1,000 songs. They did Inagata Vita, Into the Horror. I don't know how they brought more charts like Moses from the mountain. If I keep hitting you, is it going to be a
Inagata Vita, the world's longest drum solo. It took a day and a half.
It did, but my cousin is sort of Jewish. I guess Jewish. I don't know how religious, and the woman is Gentile.
You should know your cousin's religion.
I know.
Anyway.
No, but I have to. But there was a.
Go ahead.
No, it was interesting. There was a rabbi and a priest or a pastor.
It's starting to get to me. Go ahead.
No, there was a preacher and a rabbi.
Yes.
And
a preacher and a rabbi?
Was a preacher like a Western?
Your turn, Rabbi. And then we've got your turn, Father.
It's a priest or what? What's a pastor? Only in Bonanza? Does a pastor have to be in Bonanza?
No,
it was a priest.
Pastor.
He had a collar. What could he be? Yeah. He had to be a priest or a pastor.
Right, sure.
But there was like the Gentile family and the Jew, and it was interesting because the pastor was just going to say, "Be good, have luck, enjoy your lives," and for some reason, the rabbi was hell-bent on doing these stories that came from the tabernacle, and he was like trying to fake out the pastor. Look at that, it's a big eagle flew in, and he would turn around and go, "Chana, chana, chana, shwana, chana, chana," and then he threw lamb's blood at everybody, and it was like we were ducking, and it was frightening. And a little Jonah and the Whale logo came around and waved. It was a whole thing.
He may have been the wrong choice. Now, a new movie is coming out. You're in, and
can I tell you right
Richard
now, the segue
Belzer
made me frightened right now. I feel like
no, I want to show this clip.
Oh, you do? You're so all right.
No, it isn't the
I just
segue.
spit
Like
on myself.
Speaking of the moon, I mean, it's not like that.
No, I got it scared. And I just spit. Did I spit? I spit a little bit. So,
you enunciate. What did I teach you when you started out?
You told me everything.
Even if you spit, right?
But I did spit, and I missed you. But
Is there a 911? There's a new movie. Richard Belzer was on a couple weeks ago, and he talked about. He's in it too. Hilarious.
It's great.
There's a bunch of funny people. It's called The Wrong Guy. Now you play a dentist, and set up this little clip we're going to show.
Wrong guys in their 30s and 40s, Cub Scouts reunion. I play myself. Joseph Papp won't care because I'm just being me, and I wear black. I have bad posture. I'm in this tent for the first time. It's quick. It's painless. It's a cute movie for people from 2 to 90, quite frankly.
I'm getting seasick already. Put on the clip.
Oh my! This is a nightmare from hell. I'm next to a coyote counseling center. I can't sleep. I need wilderness time capsules. I wanted a king-size cot. I want a king-size cot. And look, how can you open? Don't they come with manuals? Can I get a manual? Can I just? God, this is a nightmare. I mean, I'm going to dream of Lewis and Clark and drag. I'm convinced of that now. I'm going to try. Look at this. Look at this. All of a sudden, I'm having a cot that is happy to see me. I'll try to open this. I'll really open this when Hitler moves to Bel Air. I'll open this. I'm doomed. I have chest pain, cot rashes. I'm a doomed man. Why am I here with friends who I haven't seen in 25 years? You know why? Because I'm in psychoanalysis. That's why. I should have my head examined, but there's no counseling here. There's only woodchucks and tea tanks playing shuffleboard. I'm doomed. I am a doomed man. Please. Very nice.
I could. Let me say this.
Great audience.
I could hardly tell. I could hardly tell where your conversation ended and the clip began. It went right into it. And it's a thing about a dentist. We looked at the film, we went, I'm in the woods, I'm in the thing, and the Hitler going to Bel Air. We come back, and he's doing the same thing.
It was a tough...
And you took money for that? It's so easy for you.
It was a tough role.
Are you in therapy? If not, I wildly recommend it.
Wildly
Are you in
recommend
therapy?
Just like wildly. You have the best adverbs in American comedy history. I am in therapy.
But why? Modifies a verb. You're right.
LY is the thing.
You in therapy?
I've been
I
for
hope- what?
17 years. I'm not boasting about that. I just sound like
Another success story in the therapy trail. 17 years.
Well, in and out. I don't go on Yom Kippur. I don't go on playoff games.
Playoff games.
Playoff game, Yom Kippur, boom, I'm out.
Neither did Sandy Koufax, you know. Why should you?
But I'm not that crazy. Look, no, who's crazy?
You're right.
No, I mean, I'm neurotic. I have trouble committing to deep, loving relationships, whatever that is.
Never been married.
No, I haven't, but I'm not as crazy as. I mean, look, there's a couple of things. Michael Jackson, boom, great actor, dance, whatever he is, right? Great. But come on, $1 million for the bones? $1 million for the bones?
Blocking my camera.
Oh,
yes.
Huh? I'll lean back.
That's okay.
Well, give me
you
a-
don't have to worry about that.
Well, give me a straddle lounger.
I know, he
give me a
wants-
straddle lounger. I'll move. Where am I? Michael
You're
Jackson.
absolutely right. Because you're very creative. You have a great career, a great life. Who said? No one said you're crazy, but you should
I want
be
to block you.
happier.
I love you. I don't want to block you.
I know
but,
you don't.
But I can't. I don't.
You should just.
I
should
can't-
just be happier. That's all.
How can I get back to this? I can't get back.
No.
I need a carrier pigeon to get me back to this.
Well, look, this film, from judging from this, going to be you're very funny, and there's a lot of funny people.
It's a
It's
funny
called The
film.
Wrong Guy. It comes out shortly, and you're
is
not
it?
the wrong guy. You're the right guy.
This is it?
What do you mean? Two big segments here.
It's a segment. All right.
We may have
Oh,
our
geez.
first guest refused to leave. Richard Lewis.